A wheel of aged cheese sits in a cellar. It is rotten milk, and we love it. We turn spoilage into art. Somewhere 10,000 years ago, a stomach changed dinner forever. No one set out to invent cheese, it found us by accident. 22 million tons of cheese are made every year worldwide. Yet the story begins not in a kitchen, but inside a dead animal. This is the story of a beautiful mistake. To understand cheese, you must understand what was wrong with milk. 10,000 years ago, early farmers began milking sheep and goats. But adult humans could not digest milk. The sugar lactose made them sick. Fresh milk also spoiled within hours under the Near Eastern sun. A pail of milk was a gift that quickly became poison. Nature needed a workaround. Farmers stored milk in containers made from animal stomachs. A calf's stomach holds an enzyme called rennet. It curdles milk on contact. Warm milk poured into a stomach pouch, separated into curds and whey. The solid curds were edible, storable, and far lower in lactose. The first cheesemaker never knew they were making cheese. The evidence is older than the pyramids. In Poland, archaeologists found clay sieves dotted with tiny holes. Salque analyzed fat residues trapped in 7,000-year-old Polish pottery. The residues dated cheesemaking to 5500 BCE in Central Europe. Those perforated pots were strainers, draining whey from fresh curds. Cheese had a chemical signature, and the clay remembered it. But why did cheese spread so fast? Cheese solved the lactose problem. Curdling removes most of the sugar. Suddenly, milk could feed adults without making them ill. It was portable protein that survived long journeys and winters. Science writer Andrew Curry traced cheese across migrating Neolithic peoples. As herders moved across Europe, their cheese moved with them. Then genetics tells a stranger story. For most of history, no adult could drink milk safely. Geneticist Mark Thomas studied when Europeans evolved to digest lactose. Studies suggest lactose tolerance spread widely across Europe only around 4,000 years ago. Meaning cheese came first, the gene to drink milk came later. Cheese was the bridge that kept dairy alive before our biology caught up. Now the craft began to explode. Romans built dedicated cheese kitchens called caseria in their villas. Roman writers described smoking, salting, and aging cheese for flavor. Legionaries carried hard cheese rations across the entire empire. Monasteries in medieval Europe became laboratories of fermentation. Monks aged cheese in caves, tracking mold, salt, and time. Roquefort has been aged in the same French caves since 1411. Each region's microbes gave its cheese a fingerprint of place. A cheese is a map of where it was born. Cheese was never invented, it was discovered by rot again and again. Every great cheese is controlled decay, guided by human hands. The mold in blue cheese is the same family that makes penicillin. That sharp tang on your tongue is bacteria working for you. Aging cheese is a slow collaboration between humans and microbes. The finest wheels of Parmesan can take up to 3 years to fully ripen. Today, over 1,800 distinct cheese varieties exist worldwide. Each one descends from that first accidental curd in a stomach pouch. We did not tame milk, we made friends with its decay. Cheese's fermentation we learned to love. Next time you taste a sharp aged cheddar, remember the accident behind it. 10,000 years ago, spoiled milk became one of our oldest foods.